All right, what's going on, everybody? Gibby Card Stacks here, and we've got two big tasks to do today. I'm going to record them separately for two separate videos. They'll probably be shorter, but first one up, ComC just announced a slab promotion. This is no fees to submit your slabs, no minimum. So typically you pay 50 cents per card, $1 per card. I think it's $1.50 per slab. They're waiving that fee until July 11th. You've got 3-ish weeks, 4 weeks by the time you see this. You got to take advantage of this promo. So I pulled out a bunch of my slabs from yesterday, and I'm going to send all these in at no cost. All I'm going to pay is shipping. They're going to upload these. They're saying 4-week turnaround time to process them and add them to your account. And then from there, we're going to send some to auction. We're just going to list some for sale. I think this is a really awesome promotion. This would cost me $30 or so in submission fees to submit these cards. But with this promotion, it's going to cost me nothing. All I have to pay is shipping. So I'm going to run through these slabs, tell you what I picked out, why I picked them out, what my plan is for them on ComC, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll print out the label, we'll get this shipped out today, and then get this process started. So let's jump right to it. All right, so this is my stack of slabs that I curated. I went through all of my slabs, and I was like, you know what? You just got to take advantage of this promotion. It's just such a good deal. You're not paying any insertion or submission fees. Let's do it. So Larry Fitzgerald, Topps Chrome 2014 Refractor. I actually bought this on ComC for like 15 bucks. I paid $1 to ship it home. With this live auction platform, I'm just going to send this back and run it through that. I could try to hustle them at my local shows, but just not worth it to me. Larry Fitzgerald Refractor, not a card I'd hold long term in my PC. If it were like colored, for sure, like a black or a red would be crazy, but nothing too crazy on those. I'm just going to send them back. This was a cool one that I picked up. Someone sent this in the Good Deals channel in our Discord. Link is down below. Free to join. No tricks. PSA 10 Yoda Jedi Master on the Sapphire 2023, sorry. Paid $15 shipped for this, so $16 all in after tax and such. I think this was a mistake on their listing. It was the only card that didn't have shipping. Because, I mean, 15 bucks for a Star Wars gem just seems pretty crazy. That'll go through live auction. Hannah Hidalgo. Blue, true blue on the best. PSA 10. I don't remember where I got this or how I picked this up. I'll pull it up on eBay, I'm sure. Just, it's not a first. It's a cool color match, but just I'll let ComC store it, deal with it. I'll move it, if I'll probably get an offer on it and be done with it. Here's a cool one. There's a good amount of women's basketball in here. Addie Brown, Iowa State Gold. I graded this myself. I think I paid like 10 bucks for the actual card. 15, 16, 17 to grade back then. I've just had it for a long time. I've been a big believer in Iowa State. Addie Brown. Addie Crooks is kind of the bigger name there, and she's in Bowman University, but I like Addie Brown. So I've been stashing this. Good auto. Graded it myself. I don't really, to me, I'm probably into that for nothing at this point. This is a cool one, and this will probably just be listed. Maybe if I'm sick of it or preseason, I'll auction it, but whatever. All right, Joker, PSA 8. I graded this myself. I got a huge lot from eBay with a ton of these cards, like 30 cards for like 10, 15, 20 bucks shipped. It was a nice deal. Graded this. Cool scene, the intro scene, but I have a couple of other Joker cards I'd rather have in the PC. Hannah Hidalgo Pink. I've got 3 copies of these. I think I'm going to run this at auctions closer to the season. So I'll just go straight up auction, not live. So I like that one. I have maybe 10 or 12 of these Sapphires. I graded a good handful myself. I always seem to pick them up when they're like under 30 bucks. So I like that Sapphire. I'll probably hold it for the season and auction them off. Here's more Sapphire. So a good chunk will come from Hannah Hidalgo. This Juju Watkins PSA 10. I don't remember where I bought. I probably bought this graded, but just going to let it sit. I'll run it at live auction. Auction, probably not live. But a lot of these I will probably just auction off. I need to get better about just moving money during the peak season. I think, just before the season, probably close to it, unless, of course, they go up during the season, but I don't think I'm going to ride it. Okay, more Sapphire. So just a lot of Sapphire. And again, these are just cards that I don't want to hold. I'm not even paying ComC. I'm paying shipping, but ComC will store these cards for me for free until I list them. Then they have the storage fee, but I don't want to hold these anymore. These are kind of like lower-ish end slabs on the Hannahs. Like maybe you get 60 top dollar, but if I can unload them on ComC, save on fees a little bit at 40 bucks, I'll take it all day. This one I'm kind of upside down on. I bought this like a week before she tore ACL or whatever at the state show for $125. You don't see them. It's a super tough gem, but you just don't see those refractors come up. So I'm just going to store one there, see what it does. And then another base there. Another Addie Brown, SGC. So a lot of women's basketball. A lot of stuff that I don't want to hold here that I think I'd rather just let ComC store it. I'll auction it at a later date closer to the season. That's really my game plan with a lot of those. Addie Brown 1010. I bought this graded for like $30. I love the paper autos. Again, I was pretty high on Addie Brown. Okay, more Han Hidalgo green. If it were PSA, I'd probably hold it myself, but again, SGC just doesn't seem to move for me. And then a refractor. I paid $100 for this. That was strong as well, but just kind of done with holding that on a SGC 10. If it were PSA 10, I'd probably hold at least one of those copies. But yeah, a lot of women's basketball that I don't care to hold it physically. I'll let ComC store it. We've got some oddball stuff. Maybe I just got so many Hidalgo Sapphires that I might just run one at live auction. But those are all kind of the slabs that I wanted to get out of the house. It's free to submit it, which is crazy. Shipping is going to be like, what, $8 maybe on these, maybe closer to 10. If I ship it, today is Tuesday, that'll get there Monday, they'll accept it by Wednesday. They're saying 4 weeks. What is that? We'll just say that's like the 24th or something. So it'll be processed by the end of July. You can run it at live auction. It'll hit in August. You know, a lot of different opportunities. So I might even go back and go through more slabs just to see, all right, what do I really just, I'm sick of looking at it. Let ComC do it. I'll rip the Band-Aid off. I'll send these off. I'll probably go back and add some more. But the goal today is to get these out. And then I'll start going to other shows and probably, hopefully, shops just to look for, like, cheap PSA 9 slabs, like just stuff to send to live auction. I think it'll work out nicely. So that's what I wanted to make. I wanted to highlight that little promotion that they're running. I think it's an awesome deal. Take advantage of it. If you've never tried ComC, now is the time to do it. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's start this new submission. Again, I'm taking you all the way through, like showing you all the steps. This is how simple it is. Find your address there. Cool. We are going to go free. Oh, maybe not then. So I was wondering, I just got a batch that got shipped to ComC today that had 10 slabs in it, and I was wondering if that would qualify. I don't think it will because this was obviously not on the screen. So there we go. Group 1, there are exactly 20 slabs. I don't know, 800, we'll say. Boom. What? Oh. You have to remove the excess rows. Boom. Shipping to ComC headquarters. Check that box. Approve. Boom. So let's just print this out. Throw that in our package. I already packaged up the slab. Gaby, how would you ship this? I put them in a box, rubber banded them, and put packing peanuts all over. That's it. Then we'll drop this little guy right there. I'll buy a label, and that's it. Let's do it. All right, it cost me $7.37 to ship. And all right, there we go. That's everything. Got this all packaged up, going out to ComC. We'll see it at the end of July. And that's it. Pretty simple. I don't know why you wouldn't use ComC with this promotion, man. Crazy. So if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace, love you, bye.